In this video, I will be discussing level 68 World BAM Divine Reaver, including where you can find them. I'll be giving some tips on how to get some extra experience points if you're working on your hunting level 60 for that shiny gold title. And at the end of the video, you'll be able to see what kind of drops you can typically expect from killing him. I've been hunting the World BAMs on Tera since it launched on console a few years ago. This map shows you all the locations where I typically find Divine Reaver on a very regular basis. So if you want to pause the video, take a screenshot or whatever, go right ahead. The rest of this video is going to be me fighting with Divine Reaver, giving some tips on extra XP if you're working on that hunting level 60 shiny gold title. And you'll be able to see the drops that he provides at the end of the video. If you're only here for the map and you're not interested in the rest of the video, then you can go ahead and stop now. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video. If you're hunting for level 68 World BAM Divine Reaver, then that is him walking around right behind me there. If you're hunting for level 68 World BAMs because you're trying to go for level 60 hunting level, then I currently have 143 out of 2,280 points, which I'm going to write down. What I like to do when I'm hunting for hunting levels is figure out which types of creatures have high point values. And I'll tell you right now that I actually hunt for the level 68 World BAMs, there are 6 of them, and the level 65 World BAMs, 3 in particular, that are worth quite a few points each. Those are covered in other videos. Alright, I need 2,137 points to reach level 13. And I'm writing down that information just so I can illustrate later the point value for him. Now, I'm currently running... I'm currently running Elite Status Gold, which gives you 100% bonus for hunting experience. And even if you have silver, you still get the 100%, or if you have bronze, you still have the 100%. It's the same on any of those. Now, I also happen to be running a bonus for hunting level experience that I bought from the Tera store. You can go into consumables, contents level booster package for 7 days, and you'll receive 4 different boosters, so you can get 2 times your experience points for if you're going for PvP, adventure, hunting, or living levels. You don't actually need to purchase any of those things. The process is still exactly the same when you're trying to go for those higher levels. The only difference is it'll take you a little bit longer without any of the extra boosts. And if you take a look at your hunting level box right there to the right, it tells you all the different things you can do. There are plenty of solo dungeons and Vanguard requests, BAM hunting, that sort of thing. But for me, the 6 level 68 World BAMs and the 3 particular level 65 World BAMs seem to give the most points, a lot more than doing Vanguards or any of that sort of thing. So that's why I typically hunt them exclusively to get to level 60 hunting more quickly. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack Divine Reaver here. And I'm playing my Lancer just because so many of my other characters already have shiny gold titles. I want to be able to show you the point values. And that I was showing you. Because once the characters reach level 60, of course, you can no longer see those point values because they're okay. Sometimes he will do that. He'll go inside that wall, you won't even see him. You saw the weak attack he does there with the jagged lines. Now the slam attack. If your eye level is not high enough, you want to be careful. to dodge those things if you're not a tank, and if you are a tank, you might be able to block them. Now he does a lot of rushing like that. You also didn't get knocked down a lot because I'm a casual solo player. I don't really get real serious in video games because I have a career, real life friends, so I like to spend time with all that sort of thing. So I just play video games in my spare time. So if I get knocked down once in a while, I don't really care. At least my eye level's high enough, so I don't really have to worry about a lot of damage. Now, of course, if your eye level, you've recently gotten level 65, your eye level's not all that high. You're going to want to be a lot more careful because you might take a lot of damage. And as I've mentioned in other videos, when you're hunting the level 68 bands, if you're not sure about your eye level or your skills or your glyphs or whatever yet, I strongly recommend hunting for Tempest Panache first, because Tempest Panache is by far the easiest one to kill. So if you can kill Tempest Panache, then you might want to hide inside the wall again. If you can kill Tempest Panache, you might want to go ahead and try your luck with some of the other level 68s. But if you cannot even kill Tempest Panache, I wouldn't even recommend trying the other level 68s. Just work on your eye level with some glyphs and skills until you can kill Tempest Panache first, and then go try out the other level 68s. You can see some of the attacks he does here in the double triangle looking thing where he does swipes with his fist. That thing with the red circle, he was actually trying to leap to another area, but I was blocking him, so he stayed in the same spot. This is a long leap he does. Again, I'm blocking him here. He has for a healer, then you're going to want to dodge that. Of course, that same thing goes every time. If you're in the red, you want to get out and make it another time. Now my Lancer here, I had created and gotten level 65 a couple of years ago just to enjoy one of the leveling events that Tera sometimes has. And once they came out the Apex skill things, I went ahead and played her again just to get the Apex skills for it. That's what I guess beyond the limit title. But and then, I don't know if you noticed, but my life level was like level 40 something. So I was working on her life level, which is just enchanting a bunch of gear and accessories and upgrading them. So I haven't really played her much at all. I normally play my brawler because that's my main on all my game tags. And I actually just been playing Lancer recently just to do these little videos so that I have a character who's not yet who does not yet have a shiny red tie. Looks like I show you the point values. I like to know the point values for a lot of things I'm hunting, just so that when I'm planning for going up in levels, I already know what the values are. It makes it a lot easier to come with. Circle attack where he does a fist slam. Now you saw him do one of his leap attacks. with another leap attack. It's sounding good from what he said. Now he hasn't done it yet because we haven't gotten that far away from where I saw him spawning. Well, I didn't see him spawn, but where I first found him, because that's the area where he spawned. Some of the other videos I mentioned, because they actually do the whole video, you want to try to stay as close to that spawn spot as possible where you first find them, any of the level 6 ones. Because if they get too far away, what they'll do is they'll suddenly take off running back to their original spawn spot. And you gotta be chasing after them. Spend some time on that. And the biggest thing you have to be careful of is definitely do not let them get too far away from their original spawn spot. Because if they do, they will actually reset. And if they reset, then their HP goes back to 100%. And I know from experience, if you get one of these level 68 WBAMs down to 20-25%, and you're not paying attention and you let them get too far away from where they started out, then they suddenly run back and their HP is back to 100%. You start over from scratch. That just sucks. So be careful of that. Try to keep as close to the spot where you get those down in that spot. Again, that goes for all of them, and it applies to pretty much any boss monster anywhere. So just watch out for that. Okay, now he is dead. Oh, that's her first time killing him, so she got the beak sucked and bit him out. This particular character has never fought him before, but again, I don't actually play this character. Just got her up to level 65 and then did the Beyond the Limit thing, and then I've just been doing enchanting equipment and stuff to get her life level up to currently 43. I'm going to get her to life level 60 to get that gold title. Alright, something getting ready to attack me. Go away. My eye level's high enough that all these other creatures in the area aren't going to do any actual damage to me, but they can be annoying. So, back to what I was doing. Okay, now hunting level 13. I needed 2,137 to get to 13. And on top of that, I got an extra 1,113 points. And I'm doing math on paper right now. Okay. Some of the math I've been doing lately for these things, I don't know if I'm messing up on my math or if they've changed some of the point values recently, because I haven't actually checked point values in a long time. Because back a year ago or so when I was trying to do a lot of these and start figuring out some of these level things. But right now I'm showing that I gained 1,250 points from him based on, that's including the boosts that I had talked about earlier. So I thought he was worth 2,500, but I just got 1,250 with those boosts. So I have a feeling that may have changed the point values recently, or at least in the past few months or so. I don't know. For those of you who are hunting the level 68 WBAMs for the enchanting drops, I will go ahead and set my pet loose so that you can see what typical drops you get from Divine Reaver, and actually they're all pretty much the same. So if you're not here to see what kind of drops you're going to get, you can go ahead and stop the video now, because all I'm going to do is gather those. So hope you enjoyed the video, and happy hunting. And until her again. Okay, so for those of you who stuck out to the end of this video, just so you can see what kind of drops you'll get, that is what you can get, and all 6 of the level 68 world BAMs give about the same stuff. It's pretty much all similar. So happy hunting.